Hi, it's Aaron here, and I'm the founder and CEO of 28 Games, and couldn't be kind of a more, not so much a good day. It's cold, raw, raining. Thought I heard some freaking gunshots. Hopefully that's not the case. But, you know, if you've been listening to my past few videos, I've been talking about how I have a foreclosure looming and an auction that will take place on June 30th of this year, 2025, at 12 p.m. And time is of the essence because I could be homeless and be out there and all that in the elements, or one such one such variation of it. So let this video be the official commencement of a guilt trip. To the person who decided to write up a seemingly faulty contract and make me have to be pitted with this. And by the way, I don't, how this house is not my name, it's my mother's. You know the situation with my mother, how she's not good. She's in a panic mode right now. She's anxious, and I will tell you something about people. People are good at giving thoughts and prayers and advice, but not actually helping. You ask someone for a financial favor, it's like life and death. And you know what? I think that this is just meant to be. I don't know. Maybe there's someone that didn't like me and just wanted me to go through this. And as much as I want to kick and scream and holler, what good will that do? It won't do any good. But you know what? You will have the pleasure or the displeasure of officially feeling the guilt. Okay? For what I'm about to show you. The two documents here. First one is the alleged contract that was signed on April 14th last year. And this lovely thing right here is a notice of foreclosure and a public auction that will be held on June 30th, 2025 at 12 p.m. What this entails here, this lovely literature, language, from a lawyer in Boston, DeMerle and Associates, we are getting kicked out of our house by virtue of a second mortgage that my father opened up, got in a bad way back in 2006. My mother tried to work it out with them, but they were a bunch of jerks. They said, "Oh, we'll give you a payment plan. Okay, you pay $4,900, and then you'll pay $110 a month the first year, and then revert back to the original payment plan, the second mortgage was $221 a month. So for the first year it'd be $110 a month. The second year it'd be $221 until it's paid off." My mother worked with them, and they were a bunch of freaking snakes, and it seemed like they were gonna work with her, and she kept communicating with them. And by the way, we had this happen before with another company called Shield Point. We reached out to a legal aid service, got a lawyer involved, got it all handled. They paid the debt. But these son of a guns, real-time resolutions in Texas, clearly just went right for the foreclosure. They said, nope, screw you. Here you go. Here's foreclosure. And now it's up to my mother to scramble. Okay, we got until June 30th to make something happen. Okay, you can do bankruptcy. You can pay off the full thing, or you can get a lawyer. What we're trying to do is get the housing authority to pay it off, but it's $78,000 because it wasn't paid on. So all the interest and everything, it was originally $44,000, $78,000. In order for this foreclosure to be aborted, $78,000 is going to get paid. Okay? Now, this was a $10 million contract. Okay? I don't care if it seems unrealistic. I don't care if you want to argue with me about this, that, and everything else. To make someone sign a contract, okay, a contract, it doesn't have to be this fancy thing. It can be this. Okay? This is a legitimate contract. Because it's got terms, it's got signature. I not only signed this, but I paid, okay? So it's not hearsay or out of court statement. 1,868.55, 10 million right there. 28 games, that is my company. Okay? And that did not happen. What did happen was a whole bunch of crap and a can of worms that was opened up, and to this day is continuing to happen. And I got people saying, oh, you'll be fine, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. And you gotta love people, man. You really do gotta love how people are just like, oh, I'm totally fine. I got trucks, I got a big house, I got a truck, I bought a car, I'm buying another car, I'm scheduling a vacation, I got all this money, I could help people with, but I'm a freaking stuck-up tightwad, and I don't want to help people. But more importantly, I'm a corporate douchebag, and I don't want to help people. I want to keep all that money myself, okay? When I could be helping out someone else, like this guy that has helped out, as crazy as this whole GTA 6 thing has been, now that we finally got Trailer 2 and an official release date, okay? I'm not even going to be able to play that, by the way. I can't even think about that. I got to worry about being homeless. And I shouldn't have to worry about being homeless. And I'm going to tell you something right now. A little measly 9-to-5 job is not going to pay off $78,000. My job was helping with this. My job as a YouTube content creator. That's what I've been doing, okay? And I've been doing this specifically to help out my family. It was initially take care of the first mortgage crisis, which was taken care of. Now this second one, the second mortgage, we've been getting these notices from this Texas debt collector when they were real-time solutions, and they became real-time resolutions. I don't know, rebranded to make them look better. They don't got good reviews. Only people that give them 5 stars are the freaking lawyers that work for them, that work to kick people out of their houses, hard-working people that kick them out of their houses, and the real estate agents that work with them. Okay, because in a public auction, the highest bidder wins. If no one buys it, the bank takes it back. So, worst case scenario, someone bids on this house, doesn't bid on this house, and all they need is $10,000. $10,000. And once that sale's recorded, that's it. The eviction process starts, the cops come, we don't comply, get kicked out. Or on the street. Just to be clear. June 30th is that deadline. You can take this all in, because there's someone who obviously did this. Someone wrote this up, and then just kind of sitting back, on their iPhone 16, 15, 16, their expensive car, whatever the case may be, and watching me struggle. And you know what? That really does burn me. And I have a few choice words, but I will not say those choice words. Okay? My mother yesterday went, as she usually does, because she's got bipolar, and has manic episodes, and anxiety triggers manic episodes, okay? So this isn't doing good for her condition. Okay, she's worried sick about losing the house and all that. So I hope I'm kind of made myself pretty clear. So if I have not made myself very clear, in simple terms, this didn't happen, this is going to happen, this shouldn't have happened, because this should have happened. Are we clear on that? Are we clear? You can go ahead and look at this, okay? Look at that. Look at that lovely little number right there, okay? That is not a fantasy. That is real. This, evidently, was some little cosmic joke someone played on me. So, I'll say again, do you have anything to say for yourselves? People involved in this. Do you just not like me? I mean, do you want me to lose my house? Because I think I've done a fair amount, for GTA 6 and all that. Even though, Trailer 2 is out, there's still a whole bunch of concepts and stuff like that, and I'm putting that up there, and you think that's not $10 million worth? Well, I really don't give a damn. Because even if it's not worth $10 million worth, I still signed a contract and paid for money. And I want that money. And I could just say, you have until June 30th to pay me this amount and get a check, a bank certified check, whatever you got to do, personal check, I don't care, in my mailbox before June 30th. But you know what? This is just all part of a game. There's Rockstar's GTA 6 and then there's the real GTA 6. Let me go back to what Church GTA said. Actions have consequences in your real life, but not with GTA 6. Okay. Let's see what happens when all this stuff happens to you. You gotta love people. See you around. Enjoy the guilt trip.